Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Sacred Rainbow Intuitive Guidance Readings. This is Tara, and today's reading is for Cancer's June love reading. And just know that the messages received here in this reading are guided by Spirit and is intended for your highest good at the moment you are watching this reading. So not all messages are for everyone. Please take what resonates with you and then let go of the rest. And for those of you that are cross watchers, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. And so be sure to check out my other videos so that you can get a more in-depth reading for this month. And if you enjoyed my reading, please let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and then click on that bell to receive notifications on my recent uploads. Now let's get started with Cancer's love reading for June in 2020. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with finding out what is your current energy. And I'm going to turn to the Life Purpose Oracle cards, and I'm going to pair that up with the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I'm going to see what is the current energy for Cancer. And we have, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Beautiful. Pull some more cards before I go ahead and go into the reading. See where this is going. We have Whale, Breach, Belly Up. So you've, overcome those emotions. The heart is open, both on the angel here and on the Whale. The heart chakra is nice and open. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. Let me go ahead and pull one more card. Promise. Oh, beautiful. Promise of a reconnection. Maybe during the new moon. So the new moon is around Father's Day. So here in the United States. So the 21st. Of June. That's just one thing that came through. So there's a lot of water here, a lot of emotions. You're diving deep into your emotions right now, and you're really each step you're taking is heading towards your heart's fulfillment. And your heart's fulfillment is this promise of something new, of creating a fulfilling, loving, caring relationship. And as long as you keep your heart open, Spirit is saying that you're walking that right path. And, look at how gently she's walking through the tide as it comes in. And it's like she knows her clear path. She knows the direction she's going in. And she's ready to, take any steps that's needed. But it seems like it's nice and easy. It's not like there's not very many or if all restrictions coming out, because it's like that's in the past. Cancer, you've done that. You've been there. You've done that. You've worked on it. You've healed it. Now you're pushing forward. You're moving in a new direction, which is beautiful. All right, so let's see where your person is at. And I'm going to start off with the Good Tarot or guidebook. The Good Tarot. I was looking at the guidebook. It's by Colette Baron Reed. And then we have the Chakra Wisdom Oracles. All right, let's see. What is your person's current energy? We have Chariot. Okay. So, but what stood out first was this mask. So they're still a little bit behind a mask right now, even though that they have this Chariot energy. So this action. So there's some sort of action being taken. But and they're really allowing their intuition to be their guide. They're having this awakening, and this inner wisdom. They're following their emotions and their inner wisdom, and it's being their guide along their journey, and it's helping them. That's beautiful. Let's see where it's going. Quest. Yeah, it's a journey. I kept on saying journey. It is a quest. Each step that they take, they're going from night to day, and back from day to night, and they're meeting new people. They're having their arms wide open. Some are are going on this quest in order to eventually have a family. But they have to heal what's inside first. We have the sun coming through. So 2 major arcanas coming through now along this quest that they're going on. So there's a lot of happiness. They're moving forward. They're having this strength to move forward so that along this quest, so that they can have the abundance and bring forth that material happiness into their present. And if sunflowers mean anything to anybody, they're standing out. There's a bouquet she's holding on to. But this is also, sun signs coming through. So this could be a Leo, Aries, Sag coming through on your reading. Then we have victim. Okay, so we have the squirrel, which is, it looks like this. Right now they're stuck in this nut, right? And so this nut can represent different mental thoughts, different karmic beliefs, parts of their past that need to be let go of, transmuted, hurts that they've done, or believing that they've been hurt or wronged when it's, within their own mental, egoic system. Let's see. Because with dragons, for me, that's like hoarding, right? Because dragons like to hoard their crystals and jewels and gems. So we have the 9 of air coming in. So that's the 9 of swords. And being in this victim mentality, not being able to escape, they've got their arms out, but they're not fully like letting go. They're not it's like they don't know how to escape. It's something that they've been on this quest for a long time. And they're doing the work, but it's almost like unconsciously they don't know that they're actually working on healing this. I mean, they feel like bogged down, but with air coming in with the swords, it's like they're wanting to cut it away, but they're having a lot of nightmares, or deep in anxiety and grief, and going through the depths of their emotions in order to lift it so that they can shift it. But they're having a lot of negative self-talk, which they're working on shifting. This is interesting. And then we have enlightenment. Okay, and then it's like a little kid here. So it's like almost they're coming through as they're in a little kid stage. And even though that they might be adults, it doesn't matter. As we go through the process, if we were hurt when we were a child and we didn't understand the correct way of what we're feeling or thinking or whatever, if we were yelled at and we weren't told why we were yelled at, then that child can come up with whatever beliefs, and they take that on throughout life, even though when they get to the adult stage, they have an understanding that that's not the correct way, but still they react as if there is still this little kid that got yelled at and believing whatever it was that little kid believed. So I feel like this is where they're at. So they're on this quest. They're still this like little infant stage, which is keeping them stuck inside this nut. But Spirit is pushing them through. They're going on this quest in order to release it. And I also, when I picked up the chakra cards to put them down, I saw that the bottom card was soulmate. So they know their adult self, their higher self, their intellectual self knows that, this is a soulmate connection. But right now they're not in a space where they can provide you, the divine aspect of themselves. And if you can see on this card, there's a lot of spirals in there, and spirals represent chaos and change. So there's a lot of change and chaos going through not only their third eye, their intuition, their mental, emotionals, but throughout their whole soul, there's a lot of shifting going on. All right, let's go ahead and move on and see what does your person's 3D, like, what do they want you to know? And I'm going to turn to the Romance Angels Oracle card deck, and I will pair that up with the Twin Flame Messages, Volume 2 by Mystic Moon. All right, so let's see. What does your person's 3D want you to know? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. I feel like there's a group of you out there that's saying, release my ex. What are you talking about? I've done all the releasing. But there is a portion of you that are tuning in that it is about releasing your ex. The hurts, the pains. And this could even be this person that you're watching the video from. Like, release the part of them that hurt you, that gave you that grief, that pain. Release that part of the ex so that a newer version, an updated version, may come in for you. All right, let's see what else. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so there's more children coming through. So maybe, eventually either you have children with this person, you feel like, you have a knowing that you're meant to have a family with this person. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So soulmate's coming through again. Okay, let's see where this is heading. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Also, if your person's an Aquarius, you might want to go check out the Aquarius, because it seems like there's some sort of relation with this reading and that one as well. But also letting go of the control issues. So having those control issues, what's coming through is that it's about releasing the part of the past that didn't work. Xing out the areas of the hurt and the pain and the sadness and the grief and all of that, because, your person doesn't want you to experience it. You don't want to experience it. You want to experience the joy. You want to experience this true, soulmate love. And, you don't want to have control issues. You want to keep on moving forward. But I feel like you're feeling lost. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. Either you're lost or they're lost, because you have a knowing of what is to come in the future, and it's hard to be in this present moment and wondering why it's still like it is. Well, they're still haunted by their actions. They could be holding back. They could not be coming forward because they have children with somebody else, or they haven't released their ex. But they know that you're their soulmate, but they don't know how to let go of control. I'm sorry I held myself back with you. They weren't fully honest about how they felt about you. They weren't in a space, though, for which you were deserving of. And I feel like I gotta sneeze. All right. You're all I've ever wanted. All right, I'll get one more. Guess that sneeze wasn't coming on. I just want you to be happy. Okay. No, one more. It's like, I just want to keep on talking to you. Oh, I look at your picture often. Okay. So they know that they need to take responsibility for what it is that they did wrong. They look at your picture often. So whether they have it in their wallet, they have it in a picture frame next to their bedside. Could also be that they check you out on social media and, looking on you. They look at you. They're attracted to you. They have this, they know that, you're the one that they've ever wanted. They just want you to be happy, and they know that right now they're not in that space where they can provide you the happiness that you're seeking, because they still need to grow. All right, let's go ahead and move on and see, what do they see with you and their connection? And I'm going to use the Archangel Power tarot cards, and I'm going to pair that up with the Quantum Oracle card deck and see what wants to come through. What do they see with you and their connection? We have the Ace of Michael. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay, communication. First off, Archangel Michael is like the slayer of demons, the protector angel. So he is protecting over this partnership, this relationship. Even if those of you that aren't together, just know that with the Ace of Michael coming through, this is the Ace of Swords. So this is, destiny, where destiny meets fate. And what's meant to be will be. It'll come. But right now it's just, maybe it's just in the new ideas phase of moving towards it. Slaying the demons, while in the process of slaying the demons, balancing out karma, balancing out cause and effect. Dark thoughts, balancing out the thoughts, the mental, releasing the emotional binds that tie them towards the past. It's like they feel like they're almost in this mental prison, a mental maze. You might be in this mental prison or mental maze about it, but it's really not. You're not meant to be there. So whatever it is that's creating that darkness in the first place, it's time to find that, the seed of the creation of that, so that you can heal that and let that go. Because that is not that is not what is meant to be. That is not how you're supposed to live. That's not how you're supposed to think. That's not how you guys are supposed to think about each other. But this is all about a mirroring of life lessons and growth and change within yourself and raising yourself to a higher vibration by healing these dark thoughts and towards this person, or vice versa, them towards you. But I feel it's like more so you towards this person, but this other person has a lot of dark thoughts as well, because they're trying to take responsibility for their actions. They're still haunted. They're still in this darkness, whereas I feel like you've already made it to the other side. And while you're going through this, Archangel Michael is still kind of protecting you both. Then we have 5 of Gabriel coming in, and Gabriel is communication angel, but we have the puzzle here. So it's there's still pieces missing to this puzzle, but it's about putting all the pieces together. And the 5 of Gabriel comes through saying, a challenge you can resolve. Right? So whatever missing pieces are the missing pieces to get you through this, it's coming up for you to resolve. So this is focusing more on your passion, what excites you, taking action into new endeavors, taking action to, rather than go through this maze, go beyond that, walk above it, fly above it. Withdraw from the drama of others and have patience with yourself and those around you. And it's not about looking at life as like, there's rivalries or whatever. It's all about collaboration. It's not about being against each other. It's about collaborating and working together to bring a better future. But it's about piecing these puzzles first. There's a lot of conflict in the emotional and mental. So mental and emotional are coming through. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place within this connection. Wow, they really did you wrong, I feel like. And they knew no other way, because remember, they were those little coming through as little kids, right? We have 7 of Ariel, and he's holding a staff. We have some more flowers, paying attention to being in the now, stopping and smelling the roses, the different flowers, having patience, waiting, being at a crossroads and waiting patiently for your time to change, because you've both invested wisely. This is a love that you can't let go of, you can't forget about, right? But there's an aspect that it's asking you to let go of this hurt, let go of the emotions, let go of the mental, and as they're working through that as well, it'll bring you to back to peace. But right now it's about playing it safe and just kind of being behind the borders and watching the fireworks, the explosions from afar, watching it from the background. But even having, she has her face turned away from the fireworks, so she's not looking at the beauty beyond. She's focusing right here in this moment, but also it's kind of like she's looking to the past. So playing it safe is looking into the past, being focused on that. So right now in June, it looks like they're still working through, the actions, the haunted actions that they have done with you and with others. But right now they're looking to play it safe. So a lot of healing needs to take place in this connection, both for you and for this person. So as you let go of the hurts that you felt from this person, the better it will be for you, the more that you will be able to follow your heart's desires, because you won't be holding on to the hurts from the past. Okay, let's go ahead and see, what does your person's higher self want you to know? And I'll turn to the wisdom of the oracles, or wisdom of the hidden realms oracle cards, and then healing with the angels. So what does your person's higher self want you to know? Ooh. We have the Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. Yeah, right now they're making the conscious choice to being kind of stuck in their emotions. It's their process of how to evolve. And, that's the dragon coming up again. Power. What it comes down to is they're going through this so that they can stand in their power and really be that powerful being that they know that they're meant to be. And this is how, it's kind of like a video game, like a game of life. Each step that you go, each thing you heal, that you let go of, each negative karmic belief that you conquer is like, it gives you more power, it levels you up. And, this is you making the conscious choice, or them making the conscious choice that they're, working towards that. They're going to work through their emotions and fight through whatever it is inwardly that they need to let go of. Perfect card to come up, the Phoenix, Resurrection, surrender to change. They're making that conscious choice to stand in their power and to make that conscious change, connecting to the inner selves as well as their higher self, so that they can heal and transform, and grow into the powerful being that they're meant to be. And they're setting those intentions clearly. They have the eye on the prize and on the future of what it is that they want to see in their future. The happiness, the joy. They want something different for their life. They don't want to keep on living in the darkness. So they're ready to make changes. And, it just takes time. That's the only thing. All right, let's get some final advice from Spirit. And I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle card deck, and I will pair it up with the Sacred Destiny Oracles for Cancer. For June love and final advice from Spirit. We have boundaries. It's important to set healthy boundaries for yourself as well as when you're working with others. And that's in friendship, relationships. But for June, it's like it's a perfect time to set those healthy boundaries so that that you're receiving what it is that you require, and that, when you're interacting with others, that they already know. Oh, we have two that comes in. And this is beautiful. Oh, look at the rainbow with the butterflies. And it's like shining down a beautiful healing, it's a community of butterflies. Finding a new transformative community to be a part of, set those healthy boundaries so that when you do come into step into this other community, right, going forward, because you're heading down this new path, another path for you. So going down this new path, find this community, I feel like it goes that way, heading down the path towards a new community. But it's out in nature, it could be that you're spending a lot of time in nature. Maybe you're finding hiking groups to become a part of. But as you're creating these new relationships, you have these healthy boundaries set. So it doesn't feel like as hard for you to set, it's kind of like teaching you how to set healthy boundaries for people so that when this person comes back in, you have these clear, healthy boundaries set so that you don't have to worry about them coming in and hurting you. It's because you already shifted that energy within yourself. I'm like, why is it so hard to spit out? Acceptance. It's accepting where you're at, where you've been, what you've been through, having trust that, the intuition, the guidance that you're receiving is telling you the truth. It's moving you in the direction that you want to be. We have purity. Yeah, you're just purifying yourself, purifying out all the old expected stuff of you, or things that you thought were expected, and you're changing it. Now you're attracting to yourself exactly what you want. Beautiful, Cancer. This is going to be a great month for you, even though it might not look that way for your person, but it really is about the journey and learning and growing and, being there for yourself and just being your guide. And remember to love yourself and let go of what is no longer serving you and enjoy the path while you're on it. I thank you so much for joining me today, Cancer. I hope you received the messages that you were seeking. And if you enjoyed this reading, let me know by hitting that like button and subscribing to my channel. Also, if you hit that bell, it'll keep you notified when I upload my new videos. I will see you next time. Have a great day.